It's a dream that started in difficult times. A third grader named Hayes Burrow, who hoped to beat cancer and grow up to help other children one day. That day's getting very close because Hayes is now Dr. Burrow. He's a new graduate of Penn Dental Medicine and will start a residency so he can be a mouth and facial surgeon. His mom, Nancy, there says Hayes set a goal when he was at Camp Sunshine in Decatur. He was a camper there after his cancer diagnosis. He wanted to come back and help care for children there one day. And almost 20 years later, this is an amazing follow-up story to share with you since that first time we met Hayes.
Yeah, I hate tanks too. I just got this in November, and you gotta hang through it. And it's gonna be okay.
That was Hayes in 1999, and this is Dr.
Wow,
Burrow
how
now,
about that?
healthy and looking forward to going back to Camp Sunshine in Decatur as a doctor who can help treat children with his knowledge and relate to them through his personal experience.
Wow, what a heroic story.